Yo, what's good, y'all? It's your man Frank, host of Trend Films, back today with another video. And yeah, I wasn't joking. I always take breaks for months at a time. I'm sorry, but I've been at my mom's house for the summer, and it's really hard to record there because my computer and stuff is at my dad's house, my camera, my microphone. But with all that out the way, let's just get straight into this video. And today we're going to be talking about running back investments. Are they really worth it? I wrote an article about this over the summer at my summer camp. Right on Sports, shout out. Anyway, actually, you can find them on YouTube, right on Sports. Just look it up. But yeah, without further ado, let's just get into this, man. When it comes to top picks in the NFL draft, you usually think of a quarterback. Maybe there's a really good corner or an edge rusher, and then occasionally an offensive lineman or a wide receiver goes in the top 10. But today, we're talking about running backs and if they're worth the investment. So in the NFL, running backs value has generally been trending down. I think most of you can agree to that. I believe the reason for this is because running backs used to be drafted high 15 to 20 years ago. Look at Adrian Peterson or uh, Cadillac Williams or Marshawn Lynch, and a lot of them never panned out. So running backs are drafted lower and paid less today because of the precautions teams have to take after their experience 10 to 20 years ago. Running backs weren't always something to be cautious about, though. They used to have premium value, but in the 80s and 90s, when running backs were being heavily used and taking with high draft capital, being paid a lot of money, getting max extensions, those were back in the day, the game since then has, as you guys know, shifted to a more pass-heavy game. There have been less and less 1,000-yard rushers since 2000, honestly. To preface, there were only 8 1,000-yard rushers in 2020, which is, I know, kind of like absolutely insane compared to 23 in 2000 and 16 in 2010. Yep, only 8 players ran for 1,000 yards in the NFL this past season. Well, 9 if you count Lamar, but only 8 running backs. So, with passing becoming more prominent in football, if you wanted to make the league as a blocking position like offensive lineman, you need to be a good pass blocker. Incoming offensive linemen started to become better pass blockers than run blockers. I think most of you guys can agree, especially since running is less and less used, especially even in teams with old school coaches. Just they run the ball less. And in 60 and now in Madden, I actually don't know this, but I had to come up with something for my summer camp because I need a statistic and I didn't really feel like searching. So let's just ignore that. But excuse me. The main reason running backs have careers that don't pan out and are often cut short is because of injuries. Here's an example like Todd Gurley, former top 10 pick who came out the gate as a star, won Rookie of the Year. 2 years later, followed it up with a Super Bowl trip and Offensive Player of the Year honors. And we all know that he did that on a repaired ACL that he tore at Georgia. And in 2018, it was just thought to be a knee strain that stopped his success, but he ended up getting out arthritis. And now at 26, is a free agent no one wants to sign. Not even the Rams, even though Cam Akers just tore his Achilles. And in 3 years, he went from being the best offensive player in the league to a free agent. The investment of the Rams doesn't look good after they cut him 5 seasons, just 5 short seasons after selling. So honestly, I just think running backs overall, well, we're not at that point yet, but let's just, continue. Final reason running backs are looked at as risk is that they're a common commodity. Look at any draft. Look at a draft steals list from any draft, and you can find a Pro Bowl running back that went late. Aaron Jones, for example, he's widely considered to be a top 10 running back now, but was selected 182nd in the fifth round of the 2017, I want to say, 2017 draft, and every single top 7 rusher in 2020 was drafted in the second round or later, which is kind of nuts. 8 and 9, Jonathan Taylor and Lamar Jackson were picked in the first round, though. But wait, no. JT was also a second round pick, right? There was someone, Josh Jacobs. Yeah, Josh Jacobs and Lamar were first round picks. But not to mention, there are so many fantastic running backs coming in the league in the later rounds. Look at James Robinson, undrafted rookie, went for over 1,000 yards for the Jags. And think about it this way: in today's NFL, only 8 players rush for 1,000 yards. So there's only a 25% chance that your starting running back passes the mark as a full-time starter. Do you really want to Do you really want your team to take that chance in the first round? Personally, no. I mean, look at my Packers. I'm a Packers fan. We got Aaron Jones in the fifth, so just look at it that way. And to answer the original question, the answer is no. Running backs are not a positive investment. This makes front offices more hesitant to pull the trigger on taking a running back so early. Not to mention, running backs have the shortest careers out of any position of football with an average of 2.57 years. One effect of this is running backs losing value because they are more of a risk than other positions. However, I think the game evolving has a lot to do with it and why it's more risky to use premium picks or pay them on running backs or pay them a lot of money. So if you guys have any thoughts on this, just let me know. Comment down below. And if you like the video, be sure to like and subscribe if you are new. And that's all for me. Frank out.